YouTube. Alright, just coming at you with another video. Okay, I want to talk about the Pathfinder cook kit system with the Pathfinder pouch that I bought off Dennis from Survival Supplies Australia. You'll notice I mention his name a lot. You know why? Because he's the only one in Australia that imports Pathfinder products. Yes, you can buy it directly overseas, but why not buy it from an Australian company that imports Pathfinder gear? And obviously he has, you know, hundreds and hundreds of other items in relation to survival. So great store. You probably know him. You probably bought off him before, but if you don't, just check him out. Survival Supplies Australia. He sells all the Pathfinder products that you could ever want. So so let's get into it and just how I've packed it out to be my cook system, which hopefully I'll be testing out this weekend. Okay, but before we start off on that, I know people are going to say, oh Mick, but you don't have this, you don't have that. Okay, well, alright, on my person at all times, which I call my bush EDC. It's not my suburban EDC, it's my bush EDC. I have a Swedish fire steel with a striker and whistle, another striker, another whistle being the jet scream, a 25 lumen lead lenser K1 torch, and a Smith's sharpener. Okay, that's always on my person. So I've got fire, I've got a whistle for signalling, and most of the time I'll be wearing some sort of neck knife. The one I've chosen is the Amigo by Kisler Supreme. Okay, I've done a video on that. So they're just some items, just in case you say, oh Mick, you don't have a knife in your bag. Well, it's on me. Along with that, my Leatherman Wave comes with me everywhere. You know it does. Suburbia, bush, it's always on me. Alright, so let's break out the pouch first, the pocket. So in here I have put some of this paracord that actually has jute twine and fishing line within the cordage also. So it's a 7-strand paracord, but with jute twine and some fishing line. Okay, I don't know how much there is, maybe 15 feet, maybe 20, 25, not too sure, but got some cordage there. Got my little Australian Army little spoon with the bottle opener, can opener, whatever. Got the pot hook or whatever you want to call it to hang it over a fire. Okay, just, you know, goes together like that, stays there. Great bit of kit. Comes with the kit itself. Emergency blanket, just, you know, for shelter, just in case, because my plan is to bring this kit in my bag, and then if I need to go for a scout, I'll bring this with me. Candle, alright, I love using candles to start fire. It just no-brainer, makes sense. When I bought this, Dennis sent me this 200-pound Kevlar cordage. It's just unbelievable. I mean, this little string here is 200 pound in strength, and there is about, I don't know, I think, I'm not sure how many feet there is, 25 feet. So there's 25 feet of this blue Kevlar cordage. Okay, so I've left it in the packet because I want to do a separate review on that, but I've put that in there. You got your little grill kind of top here to cook meat, or, you know, put your cup on there if you want. Just got another whistle here in there. Don't even know what this is. This is a little survival kit. Okay, here you go. I knew it was somewhere. So in here I've got fishing line, a pencil, duct tape, some more cordage, sail needle, another ferro rod, hooks, sinkers, swivels, band-aids, snare wire, some lures, and that's pretty much it. So just a little mini Altoid survival kit. Got a Bic lighter just to make life easier when you want to start a fire. White, so you can see how much fluid is left in there. Got 3 fire discs that I make. Done a video on that, very easy. Aussie Mark also has a video on that. And just some 2 tea bags, lemon and ginger, just for morale boost and a bit of taste. Okay, so that's all in that pocket. Probably shove a little bit more in there, but in that pocket alone, you can see all this gear on the table here that I have in there, so it's pretty good. Alright, and then this main pouch, and I love this pouch because, well, number one, it's got Molly, 1, 2, 3 rows, and really 2 columns, or say 2 and a bit columns. You got a half a column there, full column, and half a column there. You got well, you got three rows again on the side, and 3 columns of Molly there, and the same on that side. So you could hang a survival kit or something on there. It's got the D-rings here to put a shoulder strap on there. Okay, so great little pouch, feels nice and tough. Got my Pathfinder bandana in there. Got the lid for the pot that comes with the kit, so you got nice holes there for straining the water out. You got these little slits here which complement the hanger. I've added in a titanium cup purely because, what brand is this? I don't know. I think it's Vargo or something like that. But yeah, just this titanium pot, butterfly handle. I just like cooking, I like having my coffee or teas in a separate cup than the cup that's going to cook food in it. I just don't want any food taste in my coffee or tea, so that's why I've opted to take a separate cup. It's pretty large, titanium, pretty light, and you know, just fits on top of the bottle and in the pouch very well. Okay, so I've got that, and the lid fits this one perfect also, so I can use this lid for this cup or the Pathfinder cup. Okay, so you can see it fits nice and flush there. Nice stainless steel little handle there to lift off the cup. You got the water bottle itself. You got the Pathfinder logo on there. I think it is a, I'm not sure if it's 32 ounce. I'm not too sure. I mean, you guys will know, especially y'all Americans. You'll know. You probably own these also. But plenty of water there. So you know, stainless steel. You can boil in it. You all know what this can do. I think you can use this to hang this over a fire if you had to boil water with the bottle. Yes, you can. Just undo it, pinch it like that, and it locks into place. Then you can hang that over a fire. So, pretty ingenious, Dave Canterbury. So there you go. But I've been after this for a while. I know it's nothing. I know it's not nothing new, but I've just been eyeing it out and just never really just never bothered to buy it. So I guess stuff it, I'll buy it. That's that, and then the cup. And this is the beauty about this pouch. The cup comes out super easy. Okay, it's not catching on the sides. It's not too tight. It's just big enough to fit the pot or the cup in here. So you got your stove there, which I've opted to put around the actual cup itself when it's in there. You got butterfly handles. This is 700 mil, 25 ounces. It's got 2 holes, one there and one there, and that's basically for your pot hanger. Now, when you get it, you might have to just stretch it out a little bit bigger because you know it won't kind of grab. See, you can, like, you put one loop through there, then you put the other loop through there, and it slips out. So just stretch it out a bit, give it a bit more tension, and there you go. And you can hang your pot over the fire and cook away or boil away. You know, it's plenty to make a little stew for one person, maybe 2. Just absolutely love it. Nice quality stainless steel. So there you go. That's my little cook system / little scout system that I'm going to rock and roll with. And yeah, I'm just trying to be practical, you know, like I don't want to bring too much cook systems in my bags. This complements my gear quite well. I can either molly this to the outside of the bag. The molly, I wish it was a little bit more kind of tight. It's a little bit loose, so when you do molly it to your bag, it tends to kind of flip around like that. It doesn't kind of molly really sturdy where it doesn't move. It actually does really move kind of side to side, and you know, a little bit like that. But I mean, no big deal. I tend to put this inside my pack instead of outside the pack. I probably will buy another one of these, just the pouch itself. That way, if I do attach it to the side of my bag, I can have one on one side and one on the other side, and it can be matching. And then I'll just maybe make one into my medical kit, or put another water bottle in there. I don't know. But the point is, it's a great little scout bag if you want to go out from main camp and go for a scout. You've got everything you need to cook and purify water or boil water. You've got some key essential survival items, you know, along with a knife, an axe, maybe a saw. If you did get lost out there, you know, you'd have a better chance of having nothing. So, you know, with the emergency blanket, you can rig up some sort of emergency shelter. I could probably play around with this and try rig up a poncho on the side or something, but at the end of the day, I don't want to make it too heavy and too bulky. So, yeah, if you did get lost, then just have to rough it with a emergency blanket. Alright, so that's it. It, you know, just all complements itself, you know. This grill, I mean, you know, I've seen people do reviews on this. You might have to kind of squash it in a bit, you know, put the cup on there. Yeah, it sits there perfectly. You've got a good 2 inches there for the heat, because we all know the heat is hotter, kind of about this yay off the fire. You know, you could spread it out a bit more, you know. That, see, it doesn't sit there. You know, you can sit like that. Grab your grill top, put that on the stove, and grill some pieces of meat, rabbit, rats, whatever you want. Yeah, so pretty cool. So if you don't own one of these, mate, I highly recommend it. I think it's a very well thought out design. You got your measuring lines there. You probably can't get that because I'm not that close to the camera, but yeah, and just nests all nicely. I mean, a little bit loose there. You know, I could put the bandana inside the cup and make sure there's no movement at all, but no biggie, and that fits nice on there. So I can put all this into the pouch. Okay, so that pretty much comes up to the zipper part. Bandana, put the lid on the top flap here. Okay, so you're stuck there, put your bandana in to try squash everything down so there's not too much movement in the pouch. And Bob's the uncle. Cheers.